The youths constitute the active segment of the population of any given society. Sadly, not much has been done over the years to empower the Nigerian youths for future challenges. It is against this backdrop that youth empowerment occupies a central place in the master plan of the OPM Foundation. The foundation has since inception lined up and executed several youth empowerment programs geared towards making the Nigerian youths to realize and explore their full potentials for greatness. The setting up of a free computer training school at the Elele prisons and Bundu waterfronts was just the tip of the iceberg of the greater plans the OPM Foundation has for the youths. Consequently, the foundation has over the years trained youths on various vocational skills, including bead making, painting, computer, cinematography, carpentry, among others. The most recent one was the commissioning of a free skill acquisition center situated at number 62 Secular Road off Transamadi in the heart of Port Harcourt, Rivers State. Hundreds of youths are currently undergoing trainings in areas such as free welding and generator repair, GSM repair, recharge card printing, software development, computer engineering and networking, carpentry and several others. The OPM Free Skills Acquisition Center also offers training in critical areas such as oil and gas, barge building, rig and scaffolding work, amongst others.
Free scaffolding training. Machine free of charge. Come and learn how to make paste, how to manufacture paste.
The center, which has a branch in Lagos, was formally commissioned recently by Apostle Chibuzo Gift Chinyere.
I commissioned this free skill acquisition, multi-skill acquisition, in the name of the Father, Amen. In the name of the Son, Amen. In the name of the Holy Spirit. Amen. A lot of people are suffering, but God has seen that OPM has a vision to eradicate poverty from black people. So God is just making resources available. I'm telling you, since this program started, if OPM is getting 1 naira before this program started, the offerings and the tithes has multiplied like 1,000 times. So it means that God is happy with what we are doing. So God is just providing resources to make sure these things are sustained. As I'm telling you now, if you have anybody in Lagos, I'm talking now, if you have anybody in Lagos, ask, or your correspondent, ask them to go to number 19 Olutosi Ajayi Street, Ajawe State. This same project has started there.
Beneficiaries of the training programs could not hold back their joy over the gesture, which they say has given a new meaning to their lives.
thank you very much to our daddy, Dr. Chibuzo Chinyere, for what he has done for us, because he has been like a father, a brother, an uncle. More or less of that. She say he has been more than even a father to us.
It's an opportunity we have worked up for a very big time. So I'm very happy to be among the people in this.
This principal's office.
Yes, sir.
The sorry sight of what was left of a once revered secondary school in the old eastern region of Nigeria. Ikwore Comprehensive Secondary School, Ohanko Ndoke, Nokwa East local government area of Abia State, was for many decades a destination of choice for educational excellence and has over the years produced a roll call of prominent Nigerians, but outright neglect by successive governments, worsened by poor budgetary allocations to the education sector in Nigeria, was what resulted to the sorry state of affairs of this secondary school, which used to pride itself as a top-class citadel of learning. Incidentally, and perhaps most fortunately, Ikwore Comprehensive Secondary School is situated in the hometown of a great philanthropist and general overseer of Omega Power Ministries, Apostle Chibuzo Chinyere, who could no longer fold his arms and watch this prestigious school further degenerate.
So how do you see it? No, see. This is the only secondary school in this village, and made it has produced most of the prominent people. So I saw it when I saw this situation. It was in a sorry state. So I said, no, I need to embark on this, because these are going to produce presidents, governors, and they are not supposed to learn this kind of condition.
The kind intervention of the man of God, who is reputed for his humanitarian programs, has now changed the face of the school after a thorough renovation exercise that was fully sponsored by OPM.
Everything we are doing is coming from the offerings and the tithes. Pastors are meant to use this offering and tithe to do this work. But some pastors, not all, prefer to enrich themselves. Why will you open school and after you use from the offering and you build a beautiful school and you don't allow members of that same church to go to that school? You put the school fees 500,000. That's why I said OPM said no.
What has happened in that school? The state government, the local government could not do anything. Wind blew off the roof and the classes were in shambles. The students, they can't study well. But it took the grace of God and the passion in him for him to come and to give God all the glory.
The timely intervention of Apostle Chinyere to restore Ikwore Comprehensive Secondary School back to its lost glory saved what would have been a devastating experience for students of the school. The West African Examinations Council WAEC had threatened to stop conducting exams in the school due to its bad shape.
Candidates write their WAEC and NECO examinations during rainy season. We ran spoiling the examination papers and materials until when God spoke to his servant, the apostle of our generation, to come over to Macedonia and help us.
It is often said that government alone cannot do it all, hence the need for well-spirited individuals and groups to contribute to causes that enhance societal growth. OPM is a shining example in this regard, as the church has always seized every opportunity to use God's money for humanitarian projects like this. This is not the first time Apostle Chinyere is contributing towards the educational advancement of his community. Few years ago, he built the first ever free nursery and primary school in Ohanko Ndoke. This is in addition to the award of scholarships to indigent undergraduate students, laudable initiatives that have earned him both local and international recognitions. The serene and conducive learning environment of the OPM Free Nursery and Primary School. Here, the educational and moral standards are very high, to a point that places the school at par with its likes anywhere in the world. But in spite of its top quality, every service provided by the school is completely free, in line with the vision of the church and its general overseer, Apostle Chibuzo Gift Chinyere.
What is plant?
Plant is a living thing that grows on
Plant.
Introduction of the free feeding scheme in the school is another well thought out idea by the sponsor to make the pupils more comfortable, as nutrition is equally key to a child's mental and intellectual development. The successful launch of the free feeding scheme, every pupil of the OPM Free Nursery and Primary School is entitled to at least one quality meal per day.
I lost my husband 2005, and my son was 1 year old when the father died. And now I suffered a lot. To an extent, I couldn't pay for my son's school fees. The grace of God, my son was among those in OPM Free Nursery and Primary. And now, I really thank God of OPM that my son is in this school. Everything is free for him. Both school fees, everything, the school environment, all the amenities here, everything are free.
For doing those great things and also giving us free school, because no other church in the world has ever done like this before.
Right now, as I talk to you, we feed people in the free restaurants. We also have the free restaurant where the less privileged go there to eat. We also feed the children.
It's indeed a better package for these indigent pupils whose counterparts in public and most private schools are groaning under unfriendly learning environments with no hope for free feeding anytime soon. Efforts by successive governments, both at the federal and state levels, to either initiate or sustain feeding programs in schools have been unsuccessful. The General Overseer of OPM, Apostle Chibuzo Chinyere, has continued to receive commendations for his humanitarian programs and his outright refusal to join the League of Faith-Based Organizations that use church proceeds to build schools which the poor in the congregation cannot afford.
When a pastor will collect the offerings from the church, then you build a school, high standard like this, then you start collecting school fees. There are members in that church that cannot be able to pay that school fees, but it is their offering. You use it building that school. It's so much wickedness, and that is why, by the grace of God, OPM started a school which is absolutely free, high standards classroom, well-equipped laboratory, free books, all the children free books, the uniform they wear, 4 different uniforms free, sandals free, school bags free. We arrange for them to go to Paris for free excursion. God is happy. Now, there was a time I received a call from one of the pupils. Oh, I've not eaten since morning. I said, why? He said, my parents, there's no food for us. It's okay. From now, I installed the welfare. All the pupils that come to the free school, once there is bell, break, all the pupils will eat free food, free of charge, free lunch. That is the job of a pastor.